Hello students, how are you today? Today we're going to talk more about time. First, let me ask some questions. So, Susan, what can you tell me about today?
Today is present. Today has 24 hours. It has morning, afternoon, evening, and night. To talk about today's night, we say tonight. We don't say today night.
Okay, that's right. All right, so today is the present. And Ali, tell me about yesterday.
Yesterday is the day before today. The night before today is called last night. We don't say yesterday night.
Yes, that's right. Okay, good, thank you. Now, we already know how to use the present continuous to talk about the present time. First, we're going to talk about how to use the present continuous in this time, and then we'll talk about future time. So first, I'm wearing a blue shirt today. I'm wearing a blue shirt today. I'm not wearing a black shirt today. Okay? I'm wearing a blue shirt today. I'm not wearing a black shirt today. Actually, I am wearing a black shirt today, but this is just an example. Okay, here's another one. She's reading a book right now. She's reading a book right now. Negative. She's not reading a book right now. She's not reading a book right now. So she's reading a book right now. She's not reading a book right now. And one more example. We're learning English these days. We're learning English these days. Or, and we can say, we're not learning Chinese. Okay, now, in these sentences, we use present continuous for the present time, now. We can also use present continuous to talk about future time if we say when. Now, let me make some room on the board here. So you know the present continuous, and all we do to mean the future is to talk about when. So, I'm playing football on Saturday. Or negative, I'm not playing football on Saturday. This isn't Saturday. Saturday is coming. I'm playing football on Saturday. I'm not playing football on Saturday. Okay, here's another example. She's traveling to Paris on Thursday. Today is not Thursday. Thursday is coming. She's traveling to Paris on Thursday. And of course, negative, she's not traveling to Paris on Thursday. Now, these sentences are talking about arrangements or plans for the future. We usually use this tense, present continuous, when we are sure about the future. So, for example, this football match is arranged, it's planned, we know it's going to happen. So I'm playing football on Saturday, definitely. So for this one, I'm playing football on Saturday. There's the plan, definitely. Now, for this one, she bought her plane ticket last week. She bought her plane ticket last week. She's traveling to Paris on Thursday. Okay? So she bought her plane ticket. Definitely, she's traveling to Paris on Thursday.
Future. Be going to.
Now, I'm going to show you another way to talk about the future. And this is using be going to plus the verb. Okay? This will change. This doesn't change. This doesn't change. Now, here are some examples. I'm going to watch TV tonight. This is my plan for tonight. Okay? Here's another one in negative. I'm not going to watch TV tonight. Okay? Be not going to verb. All right? Another example. She's going to buy a new coat for the winter. Negative. She's not going to buy a new coat for the winter. She's not going to buy a new coat for the winter. Be verb, not going to verb. Okay? This shows that we've made a decision. I'm going to do this. This is a decision about something we want to do in the future. Now, one way to understand this is to look at the timeline. Now, if you look at your screen, you can see the decision before in the past, and then speaking now, we say, I'm going to talk about the future. Now, here's another example. I'm going to watch TV tonight. I decided here. Now, I'm going to watch TV tonight. Okay? Or a negative plan. I'm not going to watch TV tonight. So, decision, I'm going to watch TV tonight. Decision, I'm not going to watch TV tonight. Okay? Now, let's practice talking about the future, and we'll have the assistants help us. I want you to tell me about a decision you made before now about the future, and also make the sentence negative. Let's start with Isabel. Isabel, what are you going to do this weekend?
I'm going to play tennis on Saturday, and I'm going to study on Sunday.
Okay.
Negative. I'm not going to play tennis on Saturday. I'm not going to study on Sunday.
Okay. Ali, what are you going to do for the next few months?
I'm going to study English in the next few months. Negative. I am not going to study English in the next few months.
Okay, good. And Susan, what are you going to do next year for your vacation?
I'm going to travel through Europe next year. Negative. I'm not going to travel through Europe next year.
All right, thank you all very much. Now, we can also use this same structure, be going to verb, to talk about predictions about things that will happen in the future or are going to happen in a short time. Okay? Predicting means guessing what's going to happen. So here's some examples. Look at the dark clouds. It's going to rain. Okay, these are predictions. You see dark clouds, you think, it's going to rain. Okay? Another example. I feel dizzy. I'm going to faint. Okay? This is the prediction. I feel dizzy. I'm going to faint. And then here's another one. Look at the ball. It's going to go into the goal. Okay? Now, let's make some predictions using going to. For example, winter is almost over. What can we predict? It's going to be spring soon. Now, let's practice. Now, Isabel, it's hot this morning. What can you predict?
It's going to be hot this afternoon.
Yes. It's not hot this morning. Now what can you predict?
It's not going to be hot this afternoon.
Yes. Susan, my student is hungry. What can you predict?
Your student is going to eat soon.
And Susan, Tom's hair is very long.
Tom is going to need a haircut.
Okay, all right. Or Tom is going to get a haircut. Yes, thank you, Susan. Okay, Ali. The fruit market closes at 8 o'clock. It's almost 8 now.
The market is going to close soon. We aren't going to get any oranges.
Oh. Now, do you all know what soon means? Ali said the market is going to close soon. What does soon mean, Ali?
Soon means a short time in the future. We can say in a few minutes.
Yes, very good. Thank you very much. And now it's time to look and listen.
Look and listen.
Lisa's birthday is next week. We're going to take her to dinner. The man is bringing the food. The woman is going to cook the dinner. Susan doesn't know about the dinner. It's going to be a surprise. Lunch is almost ready. We're going to eat in a few minutes.
Read and repeat. Future.
Now, another way to talk about the future is with will plus the verb. Will, verb. Okay? So this is the third way to talk about the future. Now, look at this. I don't have time now. I will do my homework tomorrow. I don't have time now. I will do my homework tomorrow. Okay? Now, we usually use the contraction, and we'll look at what all of these look like. So here we go. This one's a little bit easy because this doesn't change. And this doesn't change. So, I will speak. I'll speak. Okay? I will speak, short. I'll speak. You will speak. You'll speak. He will speak. He'll speak. She will speak. She'll speak. It will speak. It'll speak. We will speak. We'll speak. You will speak. You'll speak. And they will speak. They'll speak. Now, here's a couple of more examples for you so that you can see how this works. I don't have time now. I'll do my homework tomorrow. Okay? I don't have time now. I'll do my homework tomorrow. Okay, this is a short one. Again, soon you'll speak English very well. Soon you'll speak English very well. And finally, he'll be here in an hour. He'll be here in an hour. Okay? Now, we can talk about will. We can use will to talk about decisions that we've made at the time we're speaking. So, for example, I'll cook breakfast now. It's 8 o'clock. I'm hungry. I'll cook breakfast now. My decision now. I'll cook breakfast now. Okay? Now, look at the timeline again, and you can see the decision is made now. Speaking now, you say, I will, to talk about the future. Okay, now, the formal negative of will not is won't. Won't. It's a little bit special, okay? Will not becomes won't. Now, here's some examples. Please wait. This won't take more than a minute. Please wait. This won't take more than a minute. Okay? Another example. I won't be at school tomorrow. I need to go to the dentist. Okay? My decision. I won't be at school tomorrow. I need to go to the dentist. And the door is open. Will you close it? The door is open. Will you close it? No, I won't. Ooh, not very nice. Okay, now let's look at the screen so you can see this all at once. We'll talk about formal positive and informal positive, the short one. Okay? I will speak, I'll speak. You will speak, you'll speak. He will speak, he'll speak. She will speak, she'll speak. It will speak. It'll speak. We will speak. We'll speak. You will speak. You'll speak. They will speak. They'll speak. Now, we saw the positive. Now we're going to look at the negative. Now again, we'll look at the formal negative and the informal negative, the short negative. Now remember, this one is special. I will not speak. I won't speak. You will not speak. You won't speak. He will not speak. He won't speak. She will not speak. She won't speak. It will not speak. It won't speak. We will not speak. We won't speak. You will not speak. You won't speak. And they will not speak. They won't speak. Okay? Now, we also talk about will when we want to talk about things that we know are going to happen, facts. So let me make some more room here. So before we talked about will for decisions, and now we'll talk about will for facts. A fact is a true thing. Okay? So we know this is going to happen. The film will start at 8 o'clock. The film will start at 8 p.m. We know this, it's a fact. Again, next year will be a leap year. 366 days. Some new vocabulary for you. Next year will be a leap year, fact. And my bus will be here in 2 minutes. Okay, now let's practice using will. And I'll start. Good news! There won't be a class this Wednesday. I'll go to a movie. What will you do, Ali?
I'll go to see my friend Mustafa.
All right, good. Now, Susan, what will you do?
I'll watch television.
Okay. And Isabel, what about you?
I think I will go to bed.
Okay. Now, tell me what won't happen. Isabel?
I won't be tired.
Okay. Susan?
I won't miss my favorite television program.
Oh, good. And what about you, Ali?
I won't study.
You know, I've just decided. Sorry, we're going to have class. All right. Now, we also use will to predict the future. Okay? Will plus the verb to predict the future. Now remember, to predict means to think about and guess the future. Okay? Now, we also use will to talk about our opinion about the future. I think in the future. And what we think is going to happen. So it's like prediction and opinion. So for example, it was hot yesterday. It was hot yesterday, fact. It'll be hot today. This is my prediction, my opinion. It was hot yesterday. It'll be hot today. Okay? Another example. We had too much ice cream. It was hot. We had ice cream. We had too much ice cream. We'll get stomach aches. We had too much ice cream. We'll get stomach aches. Okay? This is the prediction or the opinion. All right? Now, let's practice using will to predict the future. For example, my team is playing tomorrow. I think they'll win the game. Okay, Ali. Susan didn't eat breakfast today. What do you predict?
I think she will be hungry soon.
Okay. Isabel, it's almost noon. What do you predict?
We will eat lunch in a few minutes.
Yes, okay. And Susan, what will you have for lunch?
I'll have pizza.
Okay. I don't have any money. What do you predict?
We will pay for your lunch.
Oh, thank you very much. All right. Now it's time to look and listen.
Look and listen.
There's no milk. I'll buy some. This food is bad. I won't eat it. The sun is shining. It won't rain today. We like this table. We'll buy it.
Read and repeat.
Okay, now we're going to play a telephone game to practice what we've learned about the future. So, are you ready, Ali?
Yes, I am.
Answer the phone when it rings. Ring.
Hello?
Hello, this is Molly Stone. It's Susan's birthday on Sunday, and we're going to cook dinner for her on Friday night.
Oh no, I will miss the dinner. I am going to see my parents on Friday.
Okay, we'll change the day. Is Saturday okay for you?
Yes, I will be free on Saturday. What time will dinner be?
It'll be at 6 o'clock.
That's fine. I will be there. What will we eat?
I'll cook some chicken.
I will bring some soda and some bread.
Great. Okay, I'll call Isabel now.
I will see you then.
Bye. Okay, Isabel, are you ready? Ring.
Hello.
Hello, this is Molly Stone. It's Susan's birthday on Sunday, and we're going to cook dinner for her on Saturday. Can you come?
Okay, I will come too. What are we going to eat?
I'm going to cook chicken. Ali's going to bring soda and bread. And what will you bring?
I'll bring ice cream. I will make a cake too.
Great. Okay, I'm going to call Susan now.
That's okay. I'll call Susan. Goodbye.
Bye.
Rings.
Hello?
Hello, Susan. It's Isabel. Are you free on Saturday? Can you come to dinner on Saturday?
Yes, that will be fun.
Yes, it will be very nice.
Oh, what time will we eat dinner?
Dinner will be at 6:30. Ali and our teacher will be there. It will be so nice to see everybody.
Okay, I'll bring dessert.
No, you won't bring anything. Just come at 6.
Okay. Is this party going to be for me? I think it will. I'll wear my new blue dress.
Excellent. I think we'll enjoy our dinner. Thank you very much.
Time words.
Okay. We can talk about days. We know about tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. And we also know the different tenses that we can use to talk about future time. Now we're going to talk about minutes, hours, months, and years. Now, let's look at the clock on your screen. So, if it's noon now, 12 o'clock, let's think about minutes. If I want to talk about something that's happening right now, I say this minute. This minute. If I want to say something about something that's happening at 12:01, I say in a minute. In a minute. Now, if I talk about something happening between noon and 12:01, I could say in the next minute. Okay, in the next minute. If I want to talk about something that's happening at 12:05, I can say in a few minutes. In a few minutes. And if I want to talk about something between now and 12:05, I say in the next few minutes. Okay, this one is a little bit stronger. In the next few minutes. Now, this is minutes. Let's talk about hours. So let me make some room on the board, and we'll talk about hours. Now, if I want to talk about something that's happening between noon and 1 o'clock, I say in an hour. In an hour. Now, if something is happening between now and 1 p.m., I can also say in the next hour or in an hour. Okay? So I have a choice from 12 to 1 o'clock, in an hour, in the next hour. Now, if I want to talk about something that's happening between noon and 3 o'clock or even 5 o'clock, I can say in the next few hours. Okay? This would be between noon and 3 or 5 o'clock. The time is indefinite. It's not sure. Okay? So there's no exact time for the future. It's a little bit vague. Okay, let's practice. Now, it's 3 o'clock. Class is starting at 3:01. Now, Ali, when is class starting?
Class is starting in a minute.
Yes. Now, it's 2:30. Class is starting at 2:35. Isabel, when is class starting?
Class is starting in a few minutes.
Yes. Susan, it's noon. The class starts between now and 12:05. When is the class starting?
The class is starting in the next few minutes.
And what else can you say?
The class is starting in few minutes.
In a few minutes.
In a few minutes.
Yes, good. Now, let's try hours now. Susan, you ask Ali.
Ali, it's noon. Class starts at 1. When does class start?
Class starts in an hour.
Good. Now, Ali, you ask Isabel.
Isabel, it's 2 p.m. The class starts between now and 3 p.m. When does the class start?
Class is starting in the next hour.
Yes, good. Now, let's talk about the time of day. Now, if you look on the screen, you can see the time words that we use to talk about the past. We have yesterday, before, last night, last week, last month. Those are for the past. For the future, we have words such as tonight, tomorrow, tomorrow night, the day after tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. Now, we saw the words for the past time before, and now we have words for the future. Now, here are some more words for the future. Let's make some room here. and I'll give you more vocabulary. Okay, here we go. This afternoon. This evening. Tonight. Tomorrow. And of course, we have tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, and tomorrow night. So these are all the future. This afternoon, this evening, tonight, tomorrow, tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, and tomorrow night. We also have the day after tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. Now, afternoon means the time between lunch and the time work usually finishes. So this afternoon means after lunch today. So for example, I am going to go to the park this afternoon. I am going to go to the park this afternoon. I'm speaking in the morning. I'm going to go to the park this afternoon. Evening is the time after work finishes until about 10 p.m. And this evening means after work today. I'm working now. This evening is later today. For example, we are going to the cinema this evening. We are going to the cinema this evening. Okay? That's our plan. Tonight means after the evening, usually after 10 o'clock. It means after the evening today. So, for example, I am going to stay up late tonight. I am going to stay up late tonight. Now, tomorrow, of course, is the day after today. We might say, what are you going to do tomorrow? What are you going to do tomorrow? Now, of course, tomorrow morning is early tomorrow. We could say, what time are you getting up tomorrow morning? Oops, morning. What time are you getting up tomorrow morning? Now, tomorrow afternoon is obviously after the morning. So we could say, she is going to meet her boyfriend tomorrow afternoon. She is going to meet her boyfriend tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow evening is the time after work tomorrow between 6 and 10 p.m. And we could say, we are going to the restaurant tomorrow evening. Okay, this is our future plan. We are going to the restaurant tomorrow evening. Tomorrow night is after 10 o'clock, and we could say, I am working late. Oops, very late. Very late. Tomorrow night. Until midnight. I am working very late tomorrow night. And finally, with the day after tomorrow, we could say, I am going to start a new job the day after tomorrow. I am going to start a new job the day after tomorrow. Notice we don't say on with these words, all right? So I would say I'm going to go to school tomorrow. No on, no on, okay? On is for weekdays, all right? Now, and we can say on for the weekend. All right, so let me make some more room here and I'll show you the difference here. All right, now first we'll look at some examples of days. For example, on Monday, the 1st of August, and on the weekend. Now, let's talk about weeks, months, and years. Now, again, we have a list. This week, next week, the next few days, this month, next month, the next few months, this year, next year, and the next few years. Okay? Now, if you look at the screen, you can see a calendar for August 2004. Now, let's say that today is August 1st. It's Sunday. To talk about the week that we are in now, we say this week. So, for example, my sister is visiting this week. My sister is visiting this week. This means my sister is visiting from August 1st to August 7th. The days between August 1st and August 7th are this week. To talk about Tuesday, August 3rd, we say this Tuesday. To talk about Thursday, August 5th, we say this Thursday. For example, my brother is visiting us this Thursday. My brother is visiting us this Thursday. Now notice again, no on. On is not there. Now, look at Sunday, August 8th on the calendar. All the days from Sunday, August 8th to Saturday, August 14th are next week. So we can say, I'm working next week. I'm working next week. To talk about Tuesday, August 10th, we say next Tuesday. This means the Tuesday in next week is next Tuesday. For example, we are meeting next Tuesday. We are meeting next Tuesday. Again, no on, okay? All right. Now, look again at the calendar. Remember that today is Sunday, August 1st, and we want to talk about something happening between now and August 21st or August 28th. We say, in the next few weeks. So, for example, my sister will visit sometime in the next few weeks. My sister will visit sometime in the next few weeks. It's not clear when, okay? And we use the same words to talk about months. Now, let me make some room and I'll show you some more examples. Now, first of all, we're talking about months. So we can say, this month is August. My sister isn't coming this month. Next month is September. She's coming next month. We're going to go to Paris sometime during the next few months. Okay? This also could be in. All right? So this month is August. My sister isn't coming this month. Next month is September. She's coming next month. We're going to go to Paris sometime during the next few months. Get the S in there. Okay? Now, again, let's make some room and we'll talk about years. So we talked about minutes, days, hours, months, and now we'll talk about years. So here's some examples. I'm not traveling this year. We're taking a vacation in the Alps next year. They're buying a house in the next few years. Okay? So again, I'm not traveling this year. This is the future. I'm not traveling this year. We're taking a vacation in the Alps next year. They're buying a house in the next few years. Okay? Now, we can also talk about seasons in the future, of course. And we can use this or that for seasons. So, for example, this summer is the summer that is coming. So if we say it's June 2004 now, I'm studying English this summer. Okay? I'm studying English this summer, meaning the future. Next summer is the one after this one. Next summer is the summer after this one. Okay? This summer, next summer. For example, he's not studying English until next summer. Now, I want you to notice a small vocabulary difference between American English and British English. Now, when we write dates using numbers, only numbers, Americans write the month, the day, and the year. Okay, so for example, 10/31/03. Okay, the month, the day, the year. In the UK and many other countries, such as Australia, New Zealand, people write the day, the month, and the year. So in the UK, this would be 31/10/03. Okay? This is just a little bit of difference, but it's very important in business. Also, in the US, people say on the weekend. And in the UK, people say at the weekend. Okay? Small difference. On the weekend, at the weekend.
Review.
Okay. Now, let's review the kinds of future tense that we have done in this lesson. Now, first, we have the statement, the negative, and the question. With present continuous, we can say, he is visiting friends on the weekend. He isn't visiting friends on the weekend. Is he visiting friends on the weekend? We are having a party on Friday. We aren't having a party on Friday. Are we having a party on Friday? Now, with be going to, we also have, I am going to eat dinner at home. I am not going to eat dinner at home. Am I going to eat dinner at home? Another example, she is going to buy a new car. She isn't going to buy a new car. Is she going to buy a new car? Now, with will, we have some examples. We will see you tomorrow. We won't see you tomorrow. Will we see you tomorrow? And another example for will, they will be here soon. They won't be here soon. Will they be here soon? Now, let's practice a little bit. We're going to practice using future tenses by asking and answering questions. So, Ali, first, please ask Isabel a question using be going to.
Isabel, are you going to the party on Saturday?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Isabel, please ask Susan a question using will.
Okay. Susan, will you be free this evening?
No, I won't. I will be very busy this evening.
Okay. Now, Susan, please ask Ali a question using present continuous.
Ali, what are you doing on the weekend?
Nothing. Do you want to meet somewhere?
All right. Very good. That was very well done. Now, it's time to listen and write.
Listen and write.
Listen and write these phrases. Number 1, soon, soon. Number 2, in a few minutes, in a few minutes. Number 3, in the next few hours, in the next few hours. Number 4, tomorrow night, tomorrow night. Number 5. This winter. This winter. Number 6. Next year. Next year. Number 7. Tonight. Tonight. Number 8. The day after tomorrow. The day after tomorrow. Number 9. This afternoon. This afternoon. Number 10. Next week. Next week. Now, check your work. Number 1. Soon. Number 2. In a few minutes. Number 3. In the next few hours. Number 4. Tomorrow night. Number 5. This winter. Number 6. Next year. Number 7. Tonight. Number 8. The day after tomorrow. Number 9. This afternoon. Number 10. Next week. Now, it's time for the sentences. Listen and write the sentences. Number 1. I'm going to go shopping in an hour. I'm going to go shopping in an hour. Number 2. Ali is going to see his parents next week. Ali is going to see his parents next week. Number 3. There aren't going to be any classes this summer. There aren't going to be any classes this summer. Number 4. They won't go to the lake this week. They'll go next week. They won't go to the lake this week. They'll go next week. Number 5. Anne and Bill won't be home this evening. Anne and Bill won't be home this evening. Number 6. The sky is very dark. We are going to have a storm. The sky is very dark. We are going to have a storm. Number 7. Tomorrow night, we're going to the cinema. Tomorrow night, we're going to the cinema. Number 8. I'll study hard this afternoon. I'll study hard this afternoon. Number 9. Anne is leaving next week. Anne is leaving next week. Number 10. We'll finish this lesson in a few minutes. We'll finish this lesson in a few minutes. Now, check your work. Number 1. I'm going to go shopping in an hour. Number 2. Ali is going to see his parents next week. Number 3. There aren't going to be any classes this summer. Number 4. They won't go to the lake this week. They'll go next week. Number 5. Anne and Bill won't be home this evening. Number 6. The sky is very dark. We are going to have a storm. Number 7. Tomorrow night we're going to the cinema. Number 8. I'll study hard this afternoon. Number 9. Anne is leaving next week. Number 10. We'll finish this lesson in a few minutes. Now, read the story and answer the questions about it.
Read and answer.
Gina's friend Edith is coming to see her this Thursday. Edith will stay for a week with Gina in Istanbul. Gina is going to take Edith on a walking trip around Sultanahmet next Friday. Edith will enjoy the trip. Then they're catching the bus to Taksim next week. They're going to buy clothes, and then they're going to have dinner. Also next week, they're going to visit some palaces. Edith will really enjoy those. Gina thinks she'll see Edith in America next year. Then Edith will take Gina to some interesting places. Now, listen to the questions and answer them. Number 1. What is Edith going to do? What is Edith going to do? Number 2. Is Edith coming next Thursday? Is Edith coming next Thursday? Number 3. When is Edith going to leave Istanbul? When is Edith going to leave Istanbul? Number 4. Where will their walking trip be? Where will their walking trip be? Number 5. When are they going to go to Sultanahmet? When are they going to go to Sultanahmet? Number 6. Will Edith enjoy the trip? Will Edith enjoy the trip? Number 7. How are they getting to Taksim? How are they getting to Taksim? Number 8. What are they going to do in Taksim? What are they going to do in Taksim? Number 9. When are they going to visit some palaces? When are they going to visit some palaces? Number 10. What does Gina think she'll do next year? What does Gina think she'll do next year? Now, check your work. Number 1. What is Edith going to do? Edith is going to visit her friend Gina. Number 2. Is Edith coming next Thursday? No, Edith is coming this Thursday. Number 3. When is Edith going to leave Istanbul? Edith is leaving Istanbul next week. Number 4. Where will their walking trip be? Their walking trip will be in Sultanahmet. Number 5. When are they going to go to Sultanahmet? They're going to go on Friday. Number 6. Will Edith enjoy the trip? Yes, she will. Number 7. How are they getting to Taksim? They're catching the bus. Number 8. What are they going to do in Taksim? They're going to buy clothes and they're going to have dinner. Number 9. When are they going to visit some palaces? They're going to visit some palaces next week. Number 10. What does Gina think she'll do next year? She'll see Edith in America next year. And I'll see you next time.
Practicing English.
Hey you guys, there's a film from my country opening up this weekend. What are you going to do this weekend? Does anyone want to come to the film with me?
We have visitors today. I can't come, sorry. What are you going to do this weekend, Angie?
Well, I'm going to do some shopping on Saturday with my cousin Monica. Now that her apartment is painted, she is looking for new curtains and more furniture.
Oh, what are you going to do on Sunday?
I think that I have a little homework to grade. Not a lot, but some.
Oh, what are you going to do, Sam?
Well, I have a very busy weekend planned. I'm taking Sally Hibbins to a movie on Friday night. On Saturday, I'm coaching my friend's brother's basketball team. And then on Saturday night, I have tickets to see a basketball game. I'm going to rest on Sunday.
Okay. Everyone has plans on Saturday. Do you want to go to the film with me on Sunday night?
I have never seen a film from Greece. I think that would be interesting to see a new kind of film.
Well, it's in Greek, of course. But there are subtitles in English.
Well, I have nothing to do, so I can go on Sunday night. What about you, Jack?
As long as I can sleep in on Sunday morning, I can go anywhere on Sunday night.
Okay, Alexi. It looks like we will be joining you for a movie on Sunday.
Great. I'm glad you will be joining me for the film on Sunday.
Hello?
Hey, Sam. It's me, Alexi.
Hey!
Hey, Sam. I told my mom that we'd be going to a movie tonight. And she had this great idea. She wants to make dinner for us all before we go to the movie. What are you doing this afternoon, around 4 o'clock?
Well, since I just got up a little while ago, I haven't made any plans to go anywhere. I had a great time last night. After the game, we found a 24-hour kebab place. We sat and talked until 4 a.m.
What are you doing right now?
Well, I'm reading the paper and drinking coffee in bed.
So, can you come to my apartment at 4 today for dinner?
Okay, see you later.
See you at 4 p.m.
Hello?
Hi, Angie. How was shopping yesterday?
It was great. Monica and I got many new things for her apartment.
Great. Hey, Angie. What are you doing for dinner tonight?
Well, I'm not sure. Why?
My mom wants to cook dinner for us before we go to the movie. Sam and Jack can both come for dinner. I hope you will be able to as well.
Yes, I can come to dinner tonight. Sounds great.
See you anytime after 4, okay?
Okay, bye, Alexi.
Bye.